Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be talking more about my Paldean Fates pulls out of my recent ETB case that I opened. Now if you guys want to see the best hits out of that ETB case, the link will be down in the description to a video that I have showing off all the best hits from a live stream that I did opening up my case, as well as a little info card that'll take you there as well. Before I get started though, I do want to say thank you guys so much for the support on that video. It did so well in the first 24 to 48 hours. Like, it was crazy how well it did. And after not uploading or doing any content even for the last couple of months, just because I was taking a break for a little bit, like it did so well. So thank you guys so much for that. I really appreciate the support, and hopefully we can just keep going from here and just kind of trying to get back on track with making content. But I'm not too concerned about it at the moment. I'm concerned about trying to just get things better for myself, but it was just really nice to see that. So thank you guys so much for that. But to get into the video, so of course you guys have a video that you guys can see my best pulls from the ETB case, but I do just want to talk about the pulls as a whole. Sort of an is one case all it takes mini edition. Now if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, or if you're new to the channel, I had a series that I was doing inconsistently called Is One Case All It Takes to Complete a Master Set, where I would, in some sets, of course, if they have booster boxes, I would open up a whole case of booster boxes and see how well or how close I could get to completing a master set. Now with these special sets, of course, I would have to do an ETB case, but the reason I call it a mini edition is because, of course, there aren't as many packs in an ETB case as there are in a booster box case. For those of you who don't know, an ETB case has 10 ETBs in one case. Now that sounds like a lot because a booster box case only has 6 boxes in a case. However, booster boxes have 36 packs, whereas an ETB only has 9 packs. So you're getting 90 packs in an ETB case versus 216 in a booster box case. Now, I could even it out and get 2.5 ETB cases, which would equal 216 packs to make up that difference. But especially with these special sets, it can get pretty expensive. You're looking nearly $1,000 for an ETB case, depending on where you're buying from and everything. Not an ETB case, but to get 2.5, enough to get as many packs as a booster box case. But my issue with that is I don't think you really need to open up as many packs, especially for these special sets, because they tend to keep them smaller, barring certain things. Like with this set, you have baby shinies, which we'll get to talking about when we talk about the rest of the pulls. But that's why I called it a mini edition, but I still think it's pretty interesting out of just one case honestly how well we did, and I'm pretty happy with it. So I do want to get into the pulls though, talk about how well we did, and kind of go from there and what I think about the set. And then on just a quick note, just before I get into this, with the rest of these videos, the Is One Case videos, there's going to be a playlist I'm going to make for them. Obviously, I've missed a few sets, and I have the information on them. I just haven't made videos on them. I do want to backtrack and get back to those once I get a chance to, after the Paldean Fates, stuff goes out and everything. But because Paldean Fates is right around the corner coming out, I did want to try to get this out, and I figured it'd be just a good idea to make this video before anything, but hopefully we can get back into those and make those, because it is a lot of fun, and making this video kind of helped me ease it to go back and try to do those other sets. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this set though. So to start off with the main set, so not including any of the shiny cards or anything like that, there are 91 cards in the main set. So this is including your commons and EXs and things like that. There are 91 cards. Now, this isn't counting the variations, of course, because cards have your commons, reverses, and hollows and all that. So I will say now, I don't know how many common cards there are. You'll see it on the screen when I show that, but all I can say is that we did get all of the common cards, so at least we did that. So that's at least a pretty good start. Out of 90 packs, I would be kind of concerned if we didn't do that. I think I've had maybe a case or two of booster boxes where I was missing like one common card, and that could have just been because either I barely pulled any and I couldn't find it, or whatever the case was. But usually I'm completing all of the common portion of the set within one case, ETB or booster box case. So that's at least a plus. Now to talk about the reverse hollows, there are 81 reverse hollows in this set. We didn't complete all the reverse hollows, but we got 67 out of 81, so it's not too bad. I really don't mind that out of the main set, that's pretty much what we're missing for the most part. We are missing a couple of other things, but 14 out of 80, 14 reverse hollows isn't too bad out of 81 total, so I think we did okay there. Now, as far as the hollows go, there are 16 hollows. We did get all of them, surprisingly. I didn't think we would. I thought we'd be missing one or two, but we ended up getting all the hollows, so possibly just because there aren't that many. I don't know, 16 seems to be an okay number for the most part. Like, I know Obsidian Flames, I believe, only had like 10 hollows, and I feel like I would see repeats so often. I just feel like I didn't see him as much in this set, maybe just because I was so focused on the other special cards, but Yeah, we got all 16 hollows, so that's good. And then out of the basic EX cards, there was 10 of them. We got 8 out of 10. Now, specifically, we are missing Espathra and Clodsire, but that's pretty much it as far as that goes. But yeah, I mean, like I said, as far as you can see overall for the main set, 14 reverse hollows and 2 EX cards were missing. Really not too bad. But now where it gets a little rough is talking about the baby shinies. Oh my lord. Now, there are 119 baby shinies. That is crazy. Now, out of the case as a whole, we did get 23 baby shinies. We only got 1 dupe, so we got 22 unique baby shinies, which was pretty good for what was considered out of 90 packs. I think we did a pretty good job on that end. So 22 out of 119 baby shinies. So we still have a long ways to go, but that's about like a fifth, a sixth of the cards there. So I know it's still going to take a while. And it's going to be a little pricey, I'm sure. I can't speak to Shining Fates or Hidden Fates as far as how expensive those were to complete the just baby shinies alone. I would think that with those cards, you're pretty much even looking at probably minimum $1.50 to $2 for each baby shiny. And of course, you're going to have some of them that are going to be more valuable. So to complete the set, I mean, you're looking probably at least at a couple $100 overall. That's if you just bought all the singles outright, of course, depending on what you're pulling, but I think it's going to still be a little bit pricey, but I still do want to complete the set because I thought it was, honestly, first off, a lot of fun opening it, but also with a lot of the baby shinies, I just think it would be really cool to see the binder full for that. Like, I know I have quite a few of the Shining Fates ones because I open up so much, but I still haven't even gone back to complete that. But I don't know, Paldean Fates is a bit different for me. I just really enjoy the set a lot, and I think this will be one where I definitely want to complete the set and get all the baby shinies. So we'll see how that goes for sure. But to get past that, we are on to the full art shinies. There's 12 total, and we managed to pull 5 total, but 4 of them were unique. So we pulled 1 dupe on that as well. So not too bad. Again, a third of them I feel like is pretty good for one case. Out of, again, 90 packs, I think that was pretty good. So not too bad there. And then just regular illustration rares, there's only 3 total in here. You have Palafin, Wugtrio, and Palmy. We managed to pull Palafin and Wugtrio quite a few times. I think we pulled 5 or 6 of them total. So we had quite a few dupes, but overall, yeah, we ended up getting 2 of them out of the 3, so we're still missing Palmy. And then on to the next thing, full art trainers specifically. We managed to pull all 5 of the full art trainers, which was really great, considering, especially because I am a big full art trainer guy. I love collecting my full art trainers. I have a ton of them in PSA 10, which is something that I've been trying to do for a long time. Even though recently I was trying to potentially sell the set that I have currently, which I don't know, it's still up in the air. But overall, I mean, full art trainers will always have a place in my heart. I love my full art trainers. I love them a lot. And I'm so happy they started going this route with the special illustration rares for a lot of trainers. But yeah, out of all 5 full art trainers, we managed to pull all 5. I think we pulled 7 total. So 2 of them were dupes. But yeah, to get all 5 was absolutely amazing. So I'm really, really happy to see that. But then on to what I would say is the disappointing part. And not to, try to be negative, it's just trying to be a little realistic, but it is unfortunate. There are 8 special illustration rares, 3 Pokemon, and 5 trainers. We did not pull a single one out of 90 packs. Now, this happened with 151 as well. We didn't pull a single special illustration rare, which was pretty tough, honestly. I don't know if they're meant to be, higher or tougher to get. People talked about that for this set when I was about to start opening it. They were like, yeah, I've heard it's pretty rough, similar to 151. And I'm like, all I hope is even 1 special illustration. If I can get 1, it's going to be better than 151 for me. But yeah, no special illustration rares, which was pretty tough. But it is what it is. Maybe I just got an unlucky box again. Like, I can't really explain it. It is what it is. But for me personally, yeah, I just didn't pull a special illustration rare. And it is unfortunate. Just because I know it's going to be a little bit tougher monetarily, of course, to try and complete the set there because of that. If I was able to pull 1 or 2, of course, that would help me a little more. But that's just speaking about trying to complete this set. But again, it is what it is. That's just how things fell. But again, for the rest of the set, we did pretty well. Although I don't want to forget the last thing which we have is the gold cards. Now they got the new gold cards they came out with. They're like a teal and gold, and they have a new like raised texture effect, which I thought looked pretty cool. We managed to pull 2 total, which ended up being the same card, which was the Wo-Chen. And I will say the first one, it threw me off because it was stuck to the back of one card, and I didn't realize it until I went to go put a little more force into taking off the front card. And I don't know if that caused it, but there ended up being a scratch on that first one. The second one, I caught it, and when I went to go take off the card in the front, I carefully did it. There was no scratch or anything on the second one, so that could have been it, or maybe it was just coincidence. But I was happy we got a clean copy, so 1 out of 6 gold cards. Again, a little more rough on that end. Of course, I feel like a lot of the baby shinies were kind of like a filler in that instance to make it a little bit more difficult to pull some of these other cards, but 1 out of 6 gold cards, and then, like I said, no special illustration rares. So out of those major ones, we're missing essentially 13 cards, with it being all 8 special illustration rares plus 5 of the 6 gold. So we still have quite a bit to go as far as completing this set. I do, especially for this set, kind of want to keep things going. I'll see if I can make some sort of, I don't know, like time lapse or something, like as I get new baby shinies or as I get new full art shinies, whatever, like try and, record bits and pieces to where, when the set's complete, I can kind of put something together and make like a big video of me completing the set, because this is going to be one of the more daunting sets, I feel like, for sure. But all in all, this is just to kind of show you guys how one case, ETB case, booster box case, whatever it is, show you guys how far you can get to completing a set, but also maybe kind of a quick idea into how pull rates may be. But again, at the end of the day, everything's different. Everybody's different. Everyone's going to have their different luck and all of that stuff. So just be mindful of that when opening these up. Don't just base it on this, that, oh my God, the pull rates are terrible, whatever the case is. We won't really know until we see more and more people open packs and, of course, see how prices fluctuate, all that kind of stuff. But hopefully you guys did enjoy. And yeah, I mean, as Paldean Fates products come out, we'll be opening up more of those. And hopefully I can try to keep up with the content here and everything, but trying to focus more on myself for sure and just try and keep things moving along. But I definitely have a few things in mind that I want to try to add more to the channel. We'll see how things go. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, thank you guys for all your recent support, and I'll see you guys in the next one.